Hey guys, I hope everyone's doing well. Today I just want to go over two ETFs that are option yield based, and I want to just give you my initial impressions. So the Yield Max individual option ETFs are I think are a good start, but they're usually just individually stock based, so it's not really diversified. And so far there hasn't been any good, at least that I've seen, crypto option ETFs. But these two might be some good news, but maybe not. And I'll explain why. So these two, so Rex Shares is pretty new, and they came up with a new ETF that's called FEPI. And sorry guys, I apologize if there's like a lot of there's like some construction in the neighborhood, and it's coming at like random times, so it might be annoying. So please bear with me. So there's Rex shares and there's Simplify, which it looks like they've been around, but the ETFs hasn't been maybe as popular yet. I just want to give these two a quick overview. Um, so far I haven't personally entered these positions myself. And like if you guys haven't, I would recommend maybe like a trial position. I'm not so sure about Maxi. FEPI might depend on your individual circumstance. So let's just look at Maxi first. So right off the bat, like they have a 97 basis point expense ratio. So that already makes me not too excited. But the distribution yield so far it looks okay. 11.74 is not too bad. Um, but I don't know for you guys, like if you already have Bitcoin positions, probably this probably isn't gonna make you too excited. And then like if you look at the portfolio holdings, it's a little weird. It's like the first issue I have with this is that these are Bitcoin futures and not Bitcoin spot. None of the Bitcoin spot ETFs has been approved yet. So for me personally, I'm just gonna wait. But for you guys, if you don't care, um, uh, you can obviously do as you please. Um, and then the second thing is they have like these, non. I mean, I guess if these were Bitcoin miner ETFs or Bitcoin miner stocks, like it probably wouldn't have been that big of a deal to me. But the fact that they have other like these stocks, as far as I know, they don't have any Bitcoin exposure. Like Bristol Myers, Citigroup, and um, COP. I'm pretty sure this is the oil company, ConocoPhillips, but who knows? I'm pretty sure this is ConocoPhillips, but you know, g- uh, I don't think it's Colombian pesos. If it was Colombian peso, then it would definitely be a hard pass. But I think this is the stock. Um, and then it looks like they're doing uh, uh, stock spreads, so I'm not sure why, but so that for me, to me, it's not worth it for me. So Maxi is, um, you know, not something for me. Like I think I'd rather just wait for the Bitcoin spot ETFs. Um, and then for FEPI, this could be good if you don't already have something like Triple QY or any of the Yield Max, like Tesla or NVIDIA or any of their other uh, covered call ETFs. So this one isn't too bad. It's not the greatest um, expense ratio. Um, I mean, 65 basis points is a little high, but I mean, it's not too bad. It's still better than Maxi. And the distribution rate, well, unfortunately, it's still pretty new. So it's more of a wait and see. And I also grabbed the kind of like a list of their current like 15 stock holdings. So again, it really depends on if you already have. So Yield Max already has like Meta, AMD, Nvidia, Apple, Google, Microsoft, just off the top of my head. They might, I think they also have Tesla and Amazon as well and Netflix. So if you have any of those, I don't I don't know. I guess it's up to you, like whether you feel it's worth your time or not to kind of like maybe if you just had one and you wanted to get the other 14, then that would probably make sense. But if you already have a few, then I don't know if it really. I guess it's up to you whether you feel diversified enough. But for me, I think like I'll keep an eye on it. But it's like as of right now, like I probably wouldn't enter this yet. Or maybe if they have some options on it in the future, I think that could be an interesting play. Um, again, the I'm not too happy with Maxi, although I think they do have a pretty good ticker symbol name, and FEPI is also not too bad either. I guess their play on Jeppy, but um, who knows? But you know, it's almost 1% annual expense ratio, so I'm not not too thrilled about that. I'll see how the Bitcoin spot ETFs play out. And then the FEPI is slightly better at 65 basis points. So I think the pros would be convenience. If you don't have any like like any of the FANG like stocks that were on that list before, I think it could be a convenient way to get in. Also, if you're maybe impatient, you don't want to wait for the Bitcoin spot ETF. I guess like Maxi could be something for you. It could save some money for smaller accounts, and I do have to say like they are at least they're pretty transparent with the holdings, so there's at least that. But and the risks to me are that it's the expense ratios aren't that great. And of course, you never have any control over your option strike selections. And then like implied volatilities could collapse like over time. Some brokerages might not have um, either of these, um, and the yields are not obviously going to be consistent from month to month. Um, and again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but like for me, I think it might be better to wait for the for any of the Bitcoin spot ETFs first, because like for example, like the one I'm most interested in is the BlackRock one, because most likely they'll have a lot more volume, and then correspondingly, like that might have like more option strikes, and then also more like option expiration cycles. So then in the future, if maybe Rexy or uh, sorry, not Rexy, the Rex shares or Simplify the like if they open up new ETFs off of that, or maybe YieldMax itself like might open up new products, new option ETFs like that. That could be really interesting too. So so for right now, I'm gonna hold off on these, but I wanted to just kind of bring you like a basic, just initial impression on these two option-based ETFs, and I hope everyone has a great one. See you later.